breaking news.
We're taking a live look now at the overnight damage in South Minneapolis. That's where rioters started an O'Reilly Auto Parts on fire. As you can see, it is now burned to the ground. Thank you for joining us for the very latest this morning on the unrest in Minneapolis. Curfew throughout the Twin Cities lifted 2 hours ago. The order did not stop people from rioting and causing more destruction.
Governor Tim Walz called what happened overnight an incredibly dangerous situation. This is some of that heartbreaking video, block after block of raging fires throughout South Minneapolis, near the Lake Street area. Also in pockets of North Minneapolis, businesses up in flames and now destroyed. The Pentagon took the rare step of putting military police on alert to come to Minneapolis to help with restoring order. And the Department of Public Safety Commissioner confirmed that officers were hurt in last night's protests.
Last night, we saw National Guard members arrive at the 5th precinct to clear out the crowd. Today, we're told another 1,000 will arrive for a total of 1,700 soldiers. That's the largest deployment in state history. Overnight, we had 3 armored vehicles stationed just outside our building at 11th and Nicollet here in downtown.
Anger erupted following the arrest and death of George Floyd on Monday. He pleaded for his life, telling 4 Minneapolis police officers that he could not breathe. Prosecutors charged one of the now former officers involved with murder and with manslaughter. Derek Chauvin is seen in this viral video kneeling on Floyd's neck for nearly 9 minutes. Investigators say that restraint contributed to his death.
This afternoon, thousands are expected to again protest for justice. The NAACP is calling today a day of protest. Locally, the group will gather at Lake Street and Nicollet Avenue for speeches. They say they'll demand help to stop what they call a racist murder and violence. It begins
at 2 p.m. and this morning many people still reeling from George Floyd's death and from the unrest throughout the Twin Cities. We have team coverage on the ongoing civil disturbance as we look at the local and federal response to try to create peace. We begin with our Marielle Mose. Al.
Hey, Jason. Right now I'm in front of a burned down O'Reilly Auto Parts and Dollar General. I want you to get a look at this scene behind me. The Minneapolis Fire Department just left here about 10 minutes ago, working in the early morning hours to put out the flames, and you can still see it smoldering quite a bit. We've seen lots of neighbors come by, taking pictures, kind of just looking in shock at what happened here. One of the neighbors I was talking to said that this Lyndale area is low income, and a lot of these people rely on places like Dollar General and O'Reilly Auto Parts, and the USPS that was also burned down Nicollet here. They rely on these services and they don't have cars to go anywhere else. Nicollet Avenue here in Lyndale saw a lot of destruction. This wasn't the only place. There was, like I said, a U.S. Postal Service building that was burned, a stop and shop gas station that was burned, as well as a Wells Fargo. Again, all of them essential services that people in this area need. So this is just some of the destruction that's in this area right now, but it's pretty extensive throughout the Lyndale neighborhood. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, just unrecognizable. Looks like an absolute explosion there. All right, Al, thank you.
All right, we heard from Governor Tim Walz around 1:30 this morning. He says he understands the rage people are feeling and added he underestimated how large the group of protesters and others would be.
The absolute chaos. This is not grieving, and this is not making a statement that we fully acknowledge needs to be fixed. This is life-threatening, dangerous to the most well-qualified forces that are out there.
The Department of Public Safety deployed 350 state troopers and officers to the 5th precinct last night to clear the area and enforce curfew. The Minneapolis Fire Department told us it's not responding to fires without the Guard as its security, since some people were attacking them at scenes, preventing the fire department from doing their job. Governor Walz will be speaking again at 9 o'clock this morning, and we will carry those comments here live on WCCO. President Trump is once again calling for the violence here in Minnesota to end.
Allow a situation like happened in Minneapolis to descend further into lawless anarchy and chaos.
In previous tweets, the president criticized our local leaders, saying he would send the National Guard to, quote, get the job done right. As you saw, those soldiers are already on the ground. More are on their way, not only here, but across the country at other protests.
Across the river in St. Paul, a very different situation played out overnight from what we could tell. Shop owners along University in the Midway area boarded up their windows and their doors earlier in the day. They told us volunteers in the neighborhood not only helped clean up, but also donated the plywood and the supplies to secure their businesses. When curfew hit St. Paul at 8 p.m., we found quiet streets.